Hello. We are going to play team number 9. And that will be the San Antonio Spurs. They have Jeremy Sochan right there. Baby Draymond Green. Baby Dennis Rodman. I'm actually excited to see this team. It's going to be very young. Keldon Johnson, Team USA. Devin Vassell, great 3-and-D player. Trey Jones, his older brother, is also in the NBA. Oh, McDermott's there? I didn't realize that. Josh Richardson. It's a whole bunch of mixed match. Malachi Branham, who I thought was a steal. I think they got him at 21. Zach Collins. He's a flame out. Blake Wesley, I'm a big fan of. So yeah, they have quite a bit, but Sochan is the guy there in terms of what they're building around, and they have more first round picks coming up, so they're gonna be good. Let's put them in their group. You know what? Let's play them in their Pina Colada outfit. If you like Pina Colada, I don't think that they can say a trademark on that. I don't think the group wants to admit that that's their song, so I think I'm pretty safe. All right, let's get her done. Last game was a surprise. We had Jalen Brunson as the player of the game. Donovan did not play well, but they were still able to get scoring from the backcourt because the rookie could not keep up with Jalen Brunson. It's been a Mitchell Robinson or Isaiah Hartenstein type show with our bigs. But yeah, that's on me. I got to be more aggressive with the guards. But the guards are small, so it's learning how to play with them. The Spurs are going to be the worst team in the NBA next year, more than likely. So, yeah, and potentially it could be Greg Popovich's last year, which would be crazy. He's been coaching with them for, what, 25 years? I don't remember. It's been a while. Yeah, they're going after Wembayama. Oh my God, of course. Because the pass makes sense to just throw it chest level and throw it over. But Sochan is going to be interesting. His shot mechanic is really, really good. His percentage is low, but I think it's lack of reps. He's a very, very smart player. I'm excited to see him play. I was hoping that he would fall to the Knicks. Ooh, I don't think I've hit. It might be my second triple with Jalen. It was like a designed play.
It's a 3-point game. Steps back. Over to the wing.
Devin Vassell, I liked him coming out of college. He's not done much in the NBA, but he's still developing and learning. He reminds me a lot of Mikal Bridges. That was a rush shot by me. Oh my goodness, what a fake out. What was that defense? Good Lord, welcome to the NBA. I don't know, that defense was caca. But again, this team next year could probably lose 70 games and nobody would blink. You would think with the fundamentals that Greg Popovich is going to teach, they'll be a little bit more scrappy than that. But they're going to be a bottom dweller for sure. Like I said, their only priority is to get good positioning for next year's monster draft.
Brunson the pass to Mitchell. Now here's Brunson. Defense right on him. The drive by Mitchell.
Oh my God, what defense. And that's another thing. It's a Popovich team, so you know they're going to play defense. They're going to pass to the open man. They're not going to beat themselves. That's a good shot for him.
Off target with his three. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Toppin passes to Robinson.
Sochan is a beast defensively.
Down low. And Toppin.
Oh, not there.
such a valuable playmaker for this team.
He's a little bit of an irritant. I really feel this guy has potential to be more than just a defensive player. I think the defense is a start. I think his offensive potential is through the roof. He makes the smart reads. I'm talking about Jeremy Sochan. Good dribble driver. Like, he was not used a lot at Baylor. Give me that. Last game, Brunson had 8 assists. So I know that in the Mavs he wasn't asked to do that because that was Luka's job, but I think Brunson is more than capable of leading a team in assists. And I think on average the Knicks usually have someone like Julius leading them in assists because they had no other options. They don't need to do that this year. I'm surprised I got that shot up.
San Antonio's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And the basket by
Nice shot. Got to call a timeout for that.
First time out here.
Coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize.
Look at Pop.
Critical part of the game. You have to be.
Beat the Knicks in 1999 for the NBA championship.
What you're doing.
That was the year that Latrell, Marcus Camby were leading the team. Patrick Ewing was injured that year, unfortunately. Our bench played really well last year.
To the left side wing.
Oh my God! How did he know?
Kicks it out to Gay. Solid play.
Wow! Shocked I got that shot off.
Nice play.
Former Spur Rudy Gay himself.
And the size to close the deal.
Richardson has not found a home yet. Boston, Philly. I think he was in Miami too. He doesn't shoot enough. He doesn't shoot it well enough to stay on anybody's roster. And in this NBA, if you can't shoot, it's hard for them to find a role for you unless you're like a defensive demogorgon like Draymond.
And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the New York Knicks. Passes it to Quickly. To the inside.
Oh man, I thought I was gonna get over.
And the Spurs pushing it up now.
I gotta start using triangle for those passes. Let me actually try to see what it feels like to press triangle to pass. Triangle is supposed to be like a lob over the top.
Anthony against Richardson. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Taken away by Anthony. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Shoots.
Word. And he doesn't follow his shot.
Spurs trail by 5. And the call will be against Emmanuel Quickly. That is his first foul of the game.
It's like you're playing down to your competition. I am playing down to my competition. They have nobody. They have nobody. They have nothing.
17 left to play at the first. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
And if you're joining us for the first time, this is a mock trade scenario where the Knicks get Donovan Mitchell, the Knicks sign Carmelo Anthony, the Knicks get Rudy Gay from Utah in the trade. So basically, no Cam Reddish, no Quentin Grimes, no Derrick Rose. They've all been moved in this hypothetical universe that may or may not happen.
Just 5 on the clock. McDermott can't get it to go. The Knicks leading by 7. Quickly finds Anthony. Driving in. Yep, that one goes in.
Held it.
Every time they get scored on during this
6 points. Is this going to be the record for lowest points in the first quarter? I believe I've held the team to 3 points at a point. This guy reminds me of Jaylen Brown, like the way his body's developed and the number.
And they've come out with a take no prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
It's blocked, and he recovers it. And here's Gay.
Got him. Oh, come on. Can I hit one buzzer beater? God, they're so stingy.
Live from the AT&T Center in San Antonio, you're watching 2K Sport. All right.
I've not been using Hartenstein on the top of the key as a passer. Because you got to actually run plays if you're going to do that to get cutters and stuff across.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for New York?
Their passing has been excellent here early. A lot of their baskets coming off an assist. That should set a great tone for the rest of the game.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far.
Oh, reach, man, reach.
And the physicality is taking its toll.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And New York, looking at who they've got. One is out there with Robinson.
Tough shot. Just love his dipsy doos in the paint. His spin off the rim. He makes really tough shots.
It was a little bit of a surprise that he fell to the second round.
And he's more of a classic big.
Sochan's going to learn a lot about offense this year with nobody else to score.
But boy, you can't teach size and athleticism. And that's what he brings to the party.
Hopefully he doesn't force it and get bad habits. Sochan has guarded. Oh, I was not trying to pass it to him. Sochan has guarded everybody. RJ, Jalen, Donovan.
He said, I feel the need to really get after it defensively and show that. I watch film on every person I'm guarding. Defense travels. Offense comes and goes. Guys, back to you.
He's never satisfied.
Give me that. Get it out.
Goes out of bounds. That went on Robinson. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile
Blockness monster, baby.
Protect and grow a lead.
He reminds me so much of Marcus Camby, man. Marcus Camby at least had a pop shot. You do pick and pop with him. Mitchell has not learned that yet. I hope. I mean, he's not going to learn it
Here's Jones.
with Tibbs, because Tibbs is not going to give you any confidence on the offensive end to try new things. Tibbs is one of those coaches that is like, show me in practice first. Yo, Mitchell Robinson is a monster in this game.
Solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has
Oh my God, the paint is always stuffed.
Back to Barrett. Robinson kicks to Barrett.
Got him.
And foul.
I'd rather take the foul, man. I gotta be more aggressive with RJ, man. I'm not using RJ correctly. You look at all the previous games, like, I think I've had 2 good games with RJ. And they're like decent. They're not his normal game because he doesn't have the ball in his hands. He needs to really work on his shot this offseason, man. That's where he's gonna get his points. It's the corner, the wing, hitting open three-pointers. Because if the trade happens, he's gonna get a lot of open shots. He's just not gonna be able to get the points the way he's normally used to.
Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Brunson kicks to
And the
Barrett.
difference between the Pelicans and the Spurs are night and day. The Pelicans are expected to compete, not for a championship per se, but definitely for
Takes it in.
playoff supremacy.
Johnson with the defensive effort. Spurs trail by 13. Outside, Jones.
Can't do any of his post moves, Jalen Brunson, in this game. To try to do the twirls and the dips and the doos.
Johnson for 3. San Antonio again missing. On the wing, Mitchell. Defending
Wow, he's fouled. That's a flagrant.
about Donovan Mitchell, Steve. He is always learning. Always.
And the difference is just between 8 and 9 is huge. They're going in different directions. The Spurs are all in for Wembayama as well. The Pelicans, I don't know how many more Lakers picks, if any, they have. But they definitely won those trades. But Dyson Daniels may not pan out. I mean, I'm not bullish on him. And someone's going to use this against me. I have a feeling, but I don't know. He just reminds me of Franklin Lakina so much. Selfless, defender, but he has something that Frank doesn't. He was not on the Knicks
Robinson a screen on Jones.
with Derek Fisher and other, there's a Jeff Hornacek,
Knicks lead by 14.
Phil Jackson,
We know what Mitchell can do offensively.
so many, Scott Perry was the head at one point.
And Kevin, without
There was a lot of turmoil when Frank was drafted, and I just think it's unfair to label him as anything. Look at how well Jason Kidd used him.
tightens up that part of his game,
Yeah,
Making a change here.
Mitchell Robinson is a problem.
New York leading by 14.
Oh, I missed that. Oh, I got lucky. I don't know why I made that pass.
An easy man to stop. He's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
I know this is a blowout. I wish I could do an AMA here. I mean, going into the game, this again is going to be the worst team in the NBA. So you kind of know where they're going to be. So you know this game is going to be a blowout. They have nobody. Who are they going to go to score? And they don't want to go to anybody to score. I don't know how these kids are going to develop with no vets really to show them. It's just going to be pop.
At the same time, you got to be smart. So the goal is to beat the other team.
And one.
And really, the defense fouled in there to prevent the layup.
That's on me.
New York shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Oh my God. I cannot shoot with this guy.
About 78%.
He has like a hitch in his shot.
Pretty solid numbers. And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Here's Roby. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
That one.
He's so shifty.
Quickly's got his first points in this
I
one.
remember his first year, he was so happy to meet Lou Williams. He was like, "You're my favorite player." And Lou was like, yeah, kid, I hear that everywhere. But I really do feel like he's got a lot of Lou's game. The shiftiness, the scoring off the bench, the moxie, despite being an undersized player. Very similar. Whoa, what was with that animation?
Three-pointer. Rebounded by Anthony. Here's New York. They're on a 13-5 run here. 1:39 left to play in the first half.
I'm able to get his shot off pretty easily without getting like red or on the shot release.
And Anthony sends it back.
Really gay. I'm hoping he comes if we have to take a vet.
Here's McBride. Pass to Hartenstein.
Oh, I try to cancel that, but they don't. There's no cancel input for a pass.
Richardson outside. Over to the left wing. No good with
McBride is energy for days to defend.
McBride passes to Quickly. Rudy Gay on the wing. Back to Quickly. Gay outside. Shoots over McDermott. Here's McBride. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
Oh, I wasn't trying to pump.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
I don't think this is going to be like another game where there's a major comeback, but we'll see. You never know.
Pass to Roby. To end the cold streak. It's rebounded by
Wow, this team is just
+8 in the rebound
arse.
differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Got him. Don't give me the baseline, baby.
Quickly's got a second basket of the game.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Their defense is still pretty good. It doesn't look like it, but it's their offense that's just hot ox. Their defense is not bad.
And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone.
Not as good as mine, but still good. 6 and 5. Oh my God. This is one of the teams that you definitely should try playing on a harder difficulty level if you get the chance.
So far, it has been a runaway. Donovan Mitchell really making a
I'm using as many brain cells to play against this team as I do to work on a regular day.
Contain him at this point. He is that talented.
Yeah, and sometimes the strategy in that case, don't let anyone else beat you. You know he's going to get his, so try and keep it to that.
The 4 and the 5. It's Johnson and Pirtle.
Give me that.
Then it's Jones.
All the way, coast to coast.
In at the shooting guard.
That's another way you can get easy points. Let's keep the ball.
Explosive off the bounce with great body control. Barrett's most effective when going downhill.
Fades and shoots. The Spurs rebound. Pirtle. Oh, good on that one. The Knicks leading by 21. To the middle. And out of bounds.
Can I get a foul? He bumped the living crap out of me.
They've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Six on the shot clock. Doesn't get it to
Wow.
To me, there's
That may break records for futility.
and just flat out forcing it. His inability to make shots right now is sinking the ship.
Here's Barrett. No good there. And the Spurs
Another
the other way
no
now.
foul call.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Knicks have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Back to Mitchell. Barrett finds Mitchell. And that one, good.
A little bit of luck there.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Donovan has an easy 8 points. Like,
To the paint.
not struggling at all with it.
And there's the whistle. 3-second
My
violation.
God, what is wrong with this team?
Give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
You do.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile one block.
And guys, that is lockdown.
Wow.
defense at a time. It's going right at the shot and then able to knock it away. Wow.
Late. How is that late? That felt good. Still
New
late.
York, they have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game. Here's Jones.
Nice. I thought that was a 3-pointer for sure.
Any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
New York leading by 21. Runs in the pass to Robbins.
That's my fault. I was late with that pass. Oh,
San Antonio's gone 0-2
did not
from
think
deep
he
to
was good.
start
Oh,
things
give me
in the
that.
second half. He kicks it to Toppin. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jakob.
Ah, this is a choppy game.
And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And it's Barrett penetrating. Robinson. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And there's the call. San Antonio. The
That actually looks like Sochan. That's pretty cool.
to the free throw line.
And not the guy
I try to do it early.
see at the line
Nothing.
too often. Season numbers has him in
Might as well
the
be
bottom
blindfolded
two.
shooting with Mitch.
Just can't seem to get right from the free throw line here in the
Oh
second
my
half.
God. Can I get a rebound? Holy crap.
It's on Jalen Brunson. That is his first foul of the game.
This has been quite the choppy game.
Here's Pirtle. Here's Vassell. Clock at 6. The 3.
You need strength, you need length, you need a strong frame and quick feet. Donovan Mitchell has all of that. That's why he could be one of the best stoppers in this game.
With the drive. Offensive rebound. Toppin.
Obi win for that.
Nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
God, 3 for 7, 2 for 9. What a
Fight harder on the glass.
crappy quarter.
Focus, lack of communication,
Oh my God.
which led to second chance points.
Oh, this would be a sad year in San Antonio, boy.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the 3rd. San Antonio again missing. Driving in.
Got him!
And Toppin throws it down.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home right there. To the wing right side. Here's Vassell. Off target from 3-point range. The Knicks leading by 23. The try by Mitchell. Robinson. Good. And
What?
Mitchell picking up the assist.
How is that 77% guarded? I saw the rim pretty easily.
And so it's Jones.
It's gonna be bugging.
The San Antonio Spurs. He dishes it to Collins. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. San Antonio shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. Here he goes to the right side. Rudy Gay on the way. Passes to Hartenstein. Over Collins.
That was my fault. I kind of hesitated. I didn't want to shoot it with him, but
Dish now to Collins.
I'm surprised at all the free agents that are still out there. Dennis Schroeder, Colin Sexton.
Jones has got 7 points for the quarter.
Defensively,
That's some decent players, Carmelo.
just too slow to rotate.
Gay outside. Quickly against Jones. Now the pass to Hartenstein.
There you go. No hesitation.
One off the back of the rim and in.
That's what he can do that Jericho Sims and Mitchell Robinson cannot. Pick and pop. And it's going to be important because Jalen Brunson needs to be in the paint. And I think Hartenstein is going to play a lot of closing minutes because of his ability to spread the floor. And you don't lose that much with him defensively with Mitch. Obviously, Mitch is a better defensive player, but you're not going to be. No team is going on a run, scoring a lot of points against Hartenstein. He does a lot of things well, including his dating life. Got a supermodel for a girlfriend or a fiance or wife.
1:26 left in the third quarter. The three from Anthony. Gay kicks to Anthony.
Give me that.
Off the glass.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling.
This is an old-fashioned beating, and the Spurs are going to get a lot of them. I really thought Malachi Branham was going to come to the Knicks. Reminded a lot of people before the draft of Chris Middleton. Long arms, chip on his shoulder. Let's see if he can turn into him.
Puts it up from 15.
Oh, my bad. That's a my bad moment.
A floater. It's rebounded
Got
by
back on defense, baby.
Hartenstein's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
I could have shot right there.
Mitchell against Collins. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Greg at 6'5" and 200 pounds. Not the most imposing frame for Josh Richardson, but he is a quality defender.
I have not dominated with Donovan at all.
Between the ears. I mean, the plus wingspan helps, but
I've had one dominating game, and this is our, what, 9th or 10th game that we've played?
The feed to Collins.
So this is team 9.
And the layup
I played
ball.
Utah the first time, so I played 10 times with Donovan. He's had 1 out of 10 games that he's dominated.
getting a quality shot.
Quickly the pass to Hartenstein.
Give me that.
Down after the assist, let him into the lane.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
San Antonio's gone into a slump here from 3-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third.
I know those young Knicks players are all worried about it. They want to stay in New York and stuff, but I really do think that if they do go to Utah, and it does happen, it's such a great opportunity because they're going to get a lot of shots.
And again, it's the
They're going to get a lot of shots up. They're going to figure out what the NBA is about.
It's a classic 3-and-D guy who took that one.
They're going to have to be leaned on.
shot before the buzzer is off.
They're not going to realize how easy they had with vets to take the last shots. It's not easy.
Into the break. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
That Coyote's annoying. Go away, Coyote.
Because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision. Yeah, you also have
It's going to be so sad if that duo gets broken up.
right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for the Knicks, You've got Jalen Brunson. Robinson is out there with Toppin. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. And it's
You're not getting that. Get out of here.
forward position. The Knicks leading by 23. Driving the lane. Quickly kicks to Barrett.
I don't think I've seen this lineup yet. Kind of like this lineup.
Toppin sets a screen for Quickly. In the corner, it's Toppin. Wow, drew the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for...
I don't think I've gotten fouled on a three-point attempt in months. This game has been really weird. His free throw shooting improved. He's more dependable than Julius.
Performance all around. And they've also worked hard to get the ball inside.
I definitely have played down to my opponent, I'm not going to lie.
High percentage shots.
But, you know, it's going to happen.
Pass to Johnson, down low.
They got Sims in the game. Can I get a 3 seconds?
Makes it off the glass.
Nothing.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. There's the drive, and McBride gets it to go. Spurs shooting a rough 22% so far in this one. Here's Bates Diop. Barrett covering. Bates Diop misses. The Knicks shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. Toppin passes to Sims. Here's Forrest. And there's the drive. And he uses both.
They do that in the G League all the time. They're like Obi and Quick with their telekinesis. Is it telekinesis? Telepathic. They can't move stuff. Telepathic ability with each other. And there's some players that they just have that chemistry.
Here's Forrest. In the corner, Barrett with it. Inside, Sims.
My God.
From in close for San Antonio.
That's a my bad.
2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Here's Vassell, and again it's San Antonio with a three.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Sims, the pass to McBride. It's Barrett on the wing. Takes it inside. Toppin, no one around him.
Come on, can I make one 3-pointer? Oh, I've made one with Toppin before.
3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter.
God.
Numbers coming out of the break. To the inside. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Got him right back. That's why they want to do those cutscenes after they make a play. They want to get time to reset. That's how the computer cheats. Because they know they score, you're going to score right back on them.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Quickly against Jones. Shot clock at 6.
I've not seen Sochan's passing ability too much in this.
Second shot opportunity. Nice D from Barrett.
And he has lost all confidence out there. Still not a single field goal made in the game.
Yep, that one goes.
What a
Wow, he has not scored. Unbelievable.
Working around the D and getting it to go.
Jones, the pass to Vassell.
Why are the starters back in? This is why I would never allow the computer in a regular season to manage my team. This rotation. That's how people get injured.
Nailed from three-point land. Vassell's got 6 here in this quarter.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else.
Oh, should have been an alley. I gotta just learn how to throw the alley a little bit more. Other iterations of 2K were so much better with the alley. The last 2 2Ks I feel like it's easier to launch a ship into space than to throw an alley. You gotta not only throw the pass, that has to be online, but then you gotta press the other button, I think square, to get it to contest. So it's one button pass and another button to finish. It's a weird timing. I don't know.
The Knicks leading by 20. Quickly with it, drives to the hoop, and they pick up 2.
And a foul.
In the painted area, converting against the size.
58 to 27%. Yeah, in hindsight, I should have played on a harder difficulty level with this team.
1:53 left in the 4th quarter. Low block shot on the way.
Woo! Sorry.
No good. Knicks have gone 5 of 8.
Spurs are just trash. They're boring me.
Stretch in this final quarter. Here's Toppin. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Here's Jones. Kicks it out to Johnson.
Good
Lets it go for
passing.
good on the 3-point shot. Johnson's got himself going.
Keldon Johnson is the one guy in the Spurs I would love to have on the Knicks.
New York, they've gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the 4th quarter.
And one team is just completely
Oh.
outclassing.
Oh, I got a double hit triangle, right? Let me try that again.
And it really ignited what is
I don't ever go for alley-oops.
win here for the Knicks.
Their inside game was what secured them to win.
Yes, you got to press triangle twice and then square at the right moment to finish.
But the defense couldn't stop him from getting down low.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Robinson.
When it comes to protecting the
Oh.
rim, there are numerous ways to do that. The most excited of those, just send shots.
I don't know much about Roby. I think he's obviously a younger player, but I don't know anything about his game.
Hurdle with a screen on game. Jones. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. And it's the Knicks with the ball. The 3 from Anthony.
Come on, this guy was down on the,
San Antonio with the ball. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks.
how did he make it up that fast?
Outside, Jones. Here's Pirtle. Makes the most of the high percentage.
Pirtle, you're so Pirtle.
Communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Now, here's Quickly. Gay kicks to Quickly. So no problem for New York as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
They need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Carmelo. Team has had a nice run of late here. What do you think's been the difference?
Feeling a little bit more confident than we have in the past.
Mellow.
Something to click. And we're doing our job right now. We trust.
David, thank you as always. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan.
Another Mitchell Robinson player of the game.
Here on 2K Sports.
Yeah, 10 games. He's been player of the game 6 or 7 times. Jalen has been once. Hartenstein has been once. I'm trying to think of anybody else. Maybe RJ was one. So I think 7 out of 10. Wow. Terrible. Wow. Obi leading the team in scoring. He was great in Atlanta, man. He really did well on a lot of things. Had a block, an assist. He played well. He's great, man. He doesn't need the ball, man. He's just going to finish. That's all he's going to do is finish. 12 and 4. I only took 5 shots. I'm not doing it on purpose. I promise you. I don't know. Like, he's just a weird player to really, like, score with. I don't know. RJ again struggled. I mean, but they're winning. Brunson, after like a 22-point last game, only had 3. So this team is. I'm not saying that it's gonna happen the same way, but it's just there's definitely gonna be a reordering of who's taking what shot, when, who's having the ball in their hands, when. So they're gonna take a few games to figure that out, especially with the whole Donovan. Like if Donovan comes in right before training camp, you're gonna have a mess. They're not gonna be on the same page until January. But anyway, we'll see how it goes. I'll see you guys on the next video. We're gonna go against team number 10. Team number 10. I'll see you guys soon.